Melz on the MIC.
I know you're gonna dig this.
One of the great actors of our time. And of course, you've probably seen him in hundreds of movies, hundreds of TV shows. You can catch him in the upcoming TVOne movie, Sinners Wanted. It is the incredible Clifton Powell. How are you today, sir?
I'm blessed, and just glad to be alive and glad to be healthy and praying for everybody out there to be safe and take this social distancing thing very serious.
No doubt.
Very serious.
No doubt. Please do. Please do. But real quick, Clifton, man, I got to ask this question, man, because I had TVOne Love in the studio here a couple of weeks back. Of course, you're familiar with TVOne. That's a good friend of yours, I'm sure.
That's my buddy right there. That's my buddy.
We had him here a couple of weeks back. We was talking about the Friday movies and how people still run up to him and call him Big Worm. Do you still get called Pinky out here in these streets when people see you out here in the streets?
Oh, man, every day somebody call me Pinky. Every day. White people, black people, Asian, Latino, Native American, Indian, gay, straight, it's very,
It's global. It's global.
It's global. It's global.
So let's talk about the new movie, Sinners Wanted. You play a character named One Eye in this film. Interesting story. Tell the folks about it.
Well, black people give you a nickname. If your foot is funny, they call you Foots.
Right.
If your eyes messed up, they call you One Eye.
Right.
So, the movie is about a pastor who comes, from Atlanta, Georgia area, Macon, down south, and comes up to the big city and takes over this church that's looking for a new pastor. And, he ends up falling in love with a young lady who happens to be a prostitute. And he goes about the business of trying to change her life.
Say, One Eye,
Yes, sir.
you wouldn't happen to know what prostitutes be at around here, would you?
You're a man of God. What you doing with prostitutes?
Just looking for an old friend, that's all.
Right down here, 12th and Oak, find all the prostitutes you need.
Thanks, One Eye.
Yes, sir. Hey, Pastor, be careful out there. You don't want to get nothing on you. I think Pastor got a little freak in him. Freaky dick.
Now, that's easier said than done because, the church says come as you are, but I don't know if we always mean that. Sometimes you never know what people's lot is in life. When I was a struggling actor, man, I couldn't always wear a suit to church.
Right.
And most of the churches I went to were non-denominational at the time, but I grew up in Baptist church, man. If you didn't wear the right stuff, man, and I'm not saying it's all Baptist churches, so please don't call in and say I said it.
Right.
People tend to judge you, he don't have no tie on. So this movie is really about acceptance and about love, because this pastor didn't plan to fall in love with this lady, but once he realized what she did and he fell for her, he went about the business of trying to change her life, and then he got a lot of flack from inside the church, from the elders and some of the other congregations. Sinners
Wanted, the new TVOne movie debuting soon. I'll get you a trailer and give you a first look at it on the website at mykiss1031.com because you're absolutely right, and that's why, a lot of churches are struggling to get people to come in there because of the whole judgment factor.
Well, I think we got to get back to understanding what love is. Jesus is love. God is love. It's about love. It's about love and acceptance. It's not about what color you are, how much. As we see right now, with this coronavirus going on, it doesn't matter if you're a billionaire, millionaire, trillionaire, $100,000-naire, broke, busted, disgusted. We all in this thing together, man. I mean, it really is a wake-up call for the whole country and for America. I mean, we are all in this thing. We got to look out for each other, man, somehow. We got to get past the racism and all the isms in this country, man, and begin to treat each other with love and respect.
Clifton Powell, catch him in the new TVOne movie, Sinners Wanted. When does that movie premiere? They ain't giving no information on when the movie premiere. They sent me the movie. I watched
the premiere Sunday the 5th on TVOne at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, and then it's going to repeat the 11th and the 12th. And, of course, we know Sunday is Easter. Sunday, April 12th is Easter Sunday. So you have plenty of chance to be inside and just relax and, get you some holy wine and some holy wine, and some popcorn, and just sit back and watch a wonderful movie.
That holy wine, that's what I'm interested in right there.
Get that holy red wine and mix it with some with your favorite holy drink. Eat some popcorn and watch the movie. It's a wonderful piece of drama.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I got to check it out a couple of days ago. Great film, man. And listen, you're supposed to be behind in the house anyway. You're supposed to be in the house anyway.
Stay in the house. What better thing to do than watch this movie while you're in the house anyway?
Right. So make sure you check out the new TVOne film, Sinners Wanted, debuting Easter Sunday and also April 5th on TVOne. And plus, you'll be able to catch the replays all the time. And what you got upcoming, Clifton? I knew we know you stay working, brother. You one of these actors that's just stay working and staying in projects, keeping it moving. What we gonna see you in next, my brother?
I tried to tell somebody the other day, man, I don't know how to do anything else but act. So I just been blessed to have a long career. You know, like everybody else, all my work has come to a standstill. So, you know, I'm waiting. We're hopefully doing season 5. My TV series on Bounce TV, Saints and Sinners. So, and then I'm working on a script with my son, who's a writer, Clifton Powell Jr. He's rewriting a script called The Black Widow, which is going to be a real interesting story. So, and then I'm working with the Jenkins brothers and Tressa Smallwood, who was the executive producer of this, along with James Wallace, to hopefully develop this into a TV series, man. That would really be wonderful. So those are the things I'm working on coming up.
Yeah, because I could see this being a good series with Sinners Wanted and you know, that whole, you know, trying to get church folks to understand that, you know, you can't be judging people, because that's the first thing that I noticed in the movie was this was a big movie about how the church judges people and how they come, just because even though it's come as you are, and people are like, why are you coming here like that? You know, I think that's a beautiful story to tell.
Yeah, and I think with this whole health crisis that we're going through, you know, you got to be careful when you do well, you know, you make money, you know, and you do well, and you're in your mansion and your nice car. And I live a nice life down here in Atlanta, you know, and I'm not groveling, but my money stopped like everybody else's. And I'm just glad that my sister and the mentors that raised me, because I lost my mother when I was kind of young, taught me to be humble. Mm-hmm. Because if there's ever a time to be humble and understand we all are just one catastrophe from being homeless, you know, and this should really serve as a wake-up call not to pass judgment on anyone. Because when you do well, you know, especially, and I can't say all entertainers, I speak for myself. You know, you can get caught up, man. I know you guys watch the Kevin Hart special. You can get caught up sometimes. And Kevin's a nice guy. I've gotten caught up. I'm a nice guy, but I've gotten caught up, you know. So, you know, that money and that adulation can go to your head. And this is a real wake-up call for everybody to take a sit down and love each other and not point fingers. And that means, you know, me and everybody in my family and friends and people I see in the streets as I travel, to really just support everybody, man, because this thing is really making the ground even right now. The whole board is even right now, Jack.
For real, man. Thank you for those words, man. Clifton Powell, catch him in Sinners Wanted. And the folks, you do the social media thing, and I know you trapped inside just like everybody else. You want folks to holler at him on social media. Where can he reach you at?
I'm on, man. I tell you, my son runs my page, but every now and then I'm on there. I'm at It's Clifton Powell on IG. You know, so shout me out or holler at me, and if I don't get back to you, my son will get back to you. You know, I try not to be on there all the time, but I go in there every now and then. But I just appreciate everybody, man. Everybody stay safe out there, and let's keep praying for love and acceptance. Go watch this movie. You're going to love it. Make it a hit, and God bless everybody.
No doubt. Thank you so much, Clifton Powell, and make sure your son don't put you on TikTok, all right? Stay woke on that, all right?
I ain't going on no TikTok.
All right, just making sure. Just making sure.
Yeah, I ain't going on no damn TikTok. You can believe that.
That's I just won't make sure. Just won't make sure. All right. Thank you so much, Clifton Powell, man. Thank you so much. Stay safe, stay healthy. Blessings to you and your family, brother. Y'all be safe out there.
You too. God bless you, brother.
Melz on the MIC.
Hell no to the no.
We're today's R&B and throwbacks. My Kiss 103.